Weatherford ISD is excited to announce participation in the Texas Teacher Incentive Allotment Program. The TIA was created by the Texas Legislature as a part of House Bill 3 as a pathway to increase teacher pay and help attract and retain highly effective teachers. Weatherford ISD offers and encourages all teachers to participate in seeking designations for the Teacher Incentive Allotment Program. However, this is an optional program, and teachers may elect to opt in or opt out each school year. The goals of the TIA are to reward effective teaching, to retain effective teachers in the classroom, to recruit effective teachers into the profession, and finally, to ensure that effective teachers are at the schools where they are needed the most. HB 3 established the Teacher Incentive Allotment to recognize effective teachers on 3 different levels: recognized, exemplary, and master. The funding available from the Teacher Incentive Allotment varies by designation. The exact amount of funding per teacher is determined by a formula that takes into account the level of socioeconomic need at a campus and whether the campus is rural. Depending on the teacher's designation and campus socioeconomic and rural status, participating teachers have the opportunity to earn between $3,000 and $32,000 extra dollars. Eligible National Board certified teachers will automatically earn a recognized designation on their Texas Educator Certificate. The recognized designation generates anywhere from $3,000 to $9,000 for the NBCT's district. The total amount depends on the socioeconomic status of the students and the campus's rural status. The designation system must include both a teacher observation and a student performance component. In Weatherford ISD, teacher performance, which will be measured through T-tests, will account for 60% of the designation rating. Student growth measures will account for 40% of the teacher's designation rating. TIA funding goes to the campus where the teacher works and not directly to the teacher. However, districts must spend at least 90% of their allotment funds on teacher compensation at the campuses where the designated teacher works. Districts can set aside the remaining 10% for costs associated with implementing TIA. The Weatherford ISD Spending Plan Committee is working to develop the system that will be used in Weatherford ISD. Designations are added to a teacher's SBEC certificate and are valid for 5 years. If a teacher moves to a new district, the allotment funding follows the teacher to the new district regardless of whether the new district has an approved designation system in place. The timeline for the Teacher Incentive Allotment begins with submitting the Weatherford ISD plan to TEA for approval. After the plan is approved, the data capture begins. For WISD, this will happen in the 22-23 school year. After data is captured, WISD must submit the data to Texas Tech for data validation. TEA will review the outcomes of the validation to determine final approval. If approved, designations will be awarded and teachers can begin to receive allotment funding. This has been a quick overview of the Texas Teacher Incentive Allotment. The next videos will review each component of the plan, which includes student growth measures, weighting, teacher observation, and spending. The TIA Spending Committee is currently working on developing the spending plan, and more information will come for this topic. If you have any questions about the Teacher Incentive Allotment, please email TIAquestions@weatherfordisd.com.